go, guys. Back on the rebound. Didn't get any photos of this bus because I only had a minute until the bus left. So at least I got one at Atwater. I'll probably take a few photos of it at Atwater. Yeah, here we go. 63 Girard, direction sud. 63 Girard, heading south. Speaking of which, you know, I actually remember this year. Yeah, it was this year. No, last year. Sorry, 2019. Yeah, I was on the 18 going to towards l'Ascension Boulevard, and then, man, the driver, like, I mean, he didn't have the no, he had the announcements on, but he was doing like the main stops. Let's just say Papineau, P9, and he was saying them out, like literally yelling out loud, you know. Like the way he was saying it was just so funny, you know. You know, that's for people who actually love their job, you know. Because not many people actually appreciate their job. Depends who you are, you know. Wish I had my spreadsheets of what buses are still around, so I can show you guys what buses are 2002s, 2003s are still around. But you know what I'll do? I'll just take a photo of them and transfer it to image and post them, or I'll give you the link and you can download it yourself. The next bus I'm trying to catch again is that Pride bus, 323. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I'm trying to find that one so I can film it because it's one of the hand-painted mural buses. After this, I'm gonna get off at Atwater and then film a ride back home on the 90 on 23-229, which is the oldest bus the youngest bus of the 2003s that are left, you know. That's just the one thing about it is that you have to deal with the scratchy on the windows, you know. It focuses more on this than on the outside. But that's the city for you, you know. But these are beautiful homes. I love these homes. gotta admit, I like this line. I like this line is very nice. You know how it's like the part of the areas we go through. You know. What was I gonna say there? Oh yeah, right. And for those who are wondering, like, what's my favorite line? It's the 449. The 449, it's in RDP. It basically goes from Radisson all the way to RDP train station. But the reason why I like it is also because I think it's like one of the only very few lines that actually go on two highways. You know, I never seen that before. It goes on the 25 and then it goes on to the 40. But I think the same thing. God almighty, I'm tired. Yeah, so, oh, look at that. Oh, that's the CUM sign. Oh, you see that on top of that building there? For the longest time, they actually used to have a big diamond taxi sign. When taxis used to be a big thing, you know? They used to, like, be two big signs, you know, of, for diamond taxi. But continuing on the 449, I think the same thing with the 428 and the 448. They do the same thing. They go on the same route, you know, on the highway and all that. But they go through different areas. Yeah. Yeah, in this area on the week, it's bustling with students, you know, because you have students from LCC, you have kids from Villa Maria, you know, the like two major schools around here, and Willingdon, which is an elementary school. So like Villa Maria Station, which is just down there, it's packed with students on the week. It's packed during the afternoon rush hour, you know. I'm gonna get a bit better sound. Well, pick up sounds of the motor there. And the motor sounds healthy, you know. It doesn't sound like it's finished, you know. About these old buses is that when a driver hits the gas and then they let go of it, it does that sound, you know. Here, you'll hear it. Like you hear it revving, and then when he lifts off the gas, you don't hear it. That's the one thing that you don't hear in the new buses, you know. Let alone when you slow down, you know, it does that sound. I do a back to you actually. Right here, yeah. I think quite a while they got rid of the ads in the back of the bus. I don't know why. I don't think I've seen these anymore on any other buses. They always have it in the front, but this one I don't think they have it anymore in all the other buses. This here. These are special stations where you can go and where you can basically go to a station, like do your Opus card, your photo Opus card. You can do it at these stations now. That was a smart thing that they did, and it would reduce the lineups at Barrie, but at Barrie Station. Well, at the Montreal bus terminal. I'll give you guys a good look of Chalet Barbecue. Montreal staple, NDG staple mostly, but it's a Montreal staple anyways. Yeah, the old Chalet Barbecue. Yeah, I love that restaurant. Such an amazing restaurant. I come here about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times a year, you know, for family gatherings sometimes. I do it's a family gathering, and then I go once with my friend from Ottawa, a long-time childhood friend, and then I basically just come here casually, you know, with my brothers. love that, eh? You know, when architects took their time and focused more on details, you know. Architecture today, it's more like just a rush job, you know. And you know what? It is a rush job because you know why? It's because a lot of houses or buildings or whatever, when they're built and it gets cold, you feel the cold in your buildings. A lot of, I mean, like they just rush it today, you know. Scrap. I mean, sign the times. I mean, you know, they won't make it like they don't make them like they used to, you know. I mean, a lot of houses from back then, like they were like insulated with, I don't know, horsehair and all that, you know. Talk about creativity, you know. Mostly on the inside, that type of insulation is done, you know, between the bricks and the wood and all that, you know. About this area is that company right there that I just showed you very like for a split second, Cromwell. They really like they're buying out all these buildings, you know. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'm not a sales guy or whatever. I can't remember why, but they just buy these buildings, you know. They buy out these buildings, but. You know, I mean, the Monkland Village, I mean, back in March last year, the St. Viator bagel shop, it closed because of high rent hikes, you know? You know? City is that people they don't care what temperature it is now. They don't care what temperature it is outside. They bike, man. They bike in like a snowstorm or minus 23. Like, I mean, like, how can you do that, you know? Okay, today, I mean, it's an exception because it's mild and everything, but when it's minus 20, 23 or something or whatever, how can you do that, you know? Like, you're not like, okay, I mean, you warm up a bit, but I mean, like, you get, your face gets cold, you know. I mean, and it's also a hazard, you know, to bike in the winter. I mean, you hit a patch of ice, slip, bang, you know. Yeah, like a few years ago, you wouldn't, like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, you wouldn't see this, you know, biking in the winter here. I think it also has to do with something about the mayor, like, I mean, giving clearing the bike paths for cyclists, you know. And I think that's what cyclists got going. I mean, and a lot of cyclists, I mean, a lot of them are in the plateau and all that, because, I mean, you have to park on the street and everything, you have to move your car and everything. A lot of people have bikes in the plateau, you know. It's like Bike Nation out there, you know. That plaque right there. This used to be a train yard for the AMP trains before they built the sorting yard in Lachine. They used to park the trains there. Yeah. That's 2004. What is that? Damn it, 2003. She's gonna take that bus. Well, when he comes back. Stomping grounds. Oh, my question, why are all the blinds down on this floor? Why is that? Weird. You know, someone commenting about those bus shelters because someone was like on Notre Dame and all that, waiting for a bus, and then a car or truck, I don't know, went out of control and then went right through like the whole bus shelter that was all glass and everything. And they say that, like, bring these back, they're a lot better, you know. Yes, they are a lot better because it's cement on the bottom. I mean, you know. You know, the thing about those shelters is that you're actually, it's slightly warmer in there than the other shelters because you have that gap on the floor that lets air in and everything. I mean, that doesn't make it warmer inside, you know. Yeah, that place, Bagels on Green. They were on CTV News, and like your number one choice for, I think it was Indian food or something. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, I was surprised, you know, that place is Indian, you know, or I don't know, whatever it was, you know, like, I mean, I was like, no way that it's Indian, you know, like, I mean, it just, that blew my mind, you know. See this all here? They're redoing, you know. For the longest time, it looked like a shit. It looked like shit, you know. And here we are at the end of the line. Sainte-Catherine and Atwater. C'est pas Atwater. God, it's... Ah, what a good ride this thing is, eh? For 40 minutes, man. Back and for 20 minutes, one way and the other way. She's a good ride. She's a great ride. Even it being the oldest bus in service, you know? Compared to this fucking piece of junk right there. He's gonna go around and continue the line, and I'll film him leaving. Quasi-scrap. Yeah, I'm going on the street. You see this building, all this here, this used to be the former Montreal Children's Hospital. But until they built that new Glen site, they wanted to do social housing and everything, but with the original building, but they got rid of it, and I think it was because you know, it was an old building and was problematic and like environmental, you know, asbestos and all that, you know. What's it? Okay. There you go. All right, so that's it, guys. That's the ride on 22-215. I'll actually go over there and just get the back of it ended there. But actually, no, I don't want. Oh, there you go. He's backing up. Nice. Yeah, man. All right, so that's it, guys. 22-215. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more videos to come. And that's it. Thank you.